After my Chinese SpongeBob craft, I got zillions of requests to make SpongeBong. I was gonna save him for 420, but...
Screw him!
SpongeBong HempPants was a segment on a short-lived TV series called VH1 Illustrated. I wish I was joking. While the majority of the series is now lost media, the SpongeBong segments are readily available on YouTube. And because so freaking many of you wanted him, I'm gonna make him today. I went off a How to Make SpongeBob DVD bonus feature for China Bob, so I'll be using that again today. I'll need a sponge, pipe cleaners, felt, paper, and googly eyes. Believe it or not, it was near f***ing impossible to find green sponges. It was hard enough finding yellow sponges without the abrasive side or ones that weren't curvy, but green sponges? I almost went the online route, but mercifully...
That thing's green! Green!
Once I scored my treasure, I cut strips of brown and cream felt for the clothes and small pieces for the sleeves and pant legs. Like with China Bob, I glued on a strip of fabric where his legs go, just so he won't be exposed to his
nacho oyster skins.
I wrapped the pants around the sponge first, followed by the shirt. Then I sewed together the legs and the sleeves. I took pieces of green pipe cleaner and bent 4 fingers at one end, glued a sleeve on the other end, and stuck the whole thing into both sides of the sponge. In the how-to, they use pencil erasers for shoes, but SpongeBong is
wearing sandals!
So I snipped out feet from a green sponge, stuck them to the legs, and glued on bits of paper and felt to look like
sandals!
I made eyes from paper circles and googly eyes, but this time I added some red shading and made eyelids from green paper. I made the mouth from construction paper instead of drawing it on like the how-to says. The how-to says to draw the nose on too, but the smell of Sharpie-soaked sponge just makes me go. In the end, I just glued on a piece of sponge. I made his necklace from one I got at a 99-cent store and snipped out a little mushroom from paper. As a finishing touch, I snipped away at his clothes to make him look stoner-y. And finally, SpongeBong HempPants has crashed the party to pollute the air with his rancid fumes.
Hey everyone, Boot from the future here. I was editing this video and the more I was looking at it, the more I realized I didn't really like how the face came out, so I'm just gonna redo that. It's the day before I plan to upload this, so I'm just gonna redo the face and reshoot everything, you know, RIP all that footage that's never gonna see the light of day now. I'm not gonna redo the audio or anything, just the face, so yeah, back to the video.
SpongeBong HempPants has crashed the party to pollute the air with his rancid fumes.
You need orange slices, pronto!
And of course it wouldn't be a SpongeBob craft without a magnet glued to the back. I really love how his colors make him stand out, but there is one problem. Now, I know 97% of you aren't gonna believe me, but I don't smoke weed. I don't f*** with the Bob Marley mon.
We're out of seaweed!
I just wish I had footage of him next to a hookah or whatever stoners have, but the best I can do is... pizza. Stoners like pizza, I guess.
It's the pizza, yeah, for you and...
Anyways, thanks to everyone who requested and voted for him. I was honestly kind of surprised to see SpongeBong be so, for lack of a better term, revered. And be sure to join me next time when I make... Well, that's where I'm stumped. But don't get me wrong, I love making these SpongeBob parodies. It's just that there's not as many out there as I thought. I mean, there's this one, I guess, but I don't know. He just kind of looks like any other ordinary sponge.
Oh my goodness!
Gayfish!
Gayfish!
Gayfish! Gayfish! Motherfucking gayfish!
I'm a fish, yo!